Good morning, guys. So today I have a very busy day scheduled. It is actually Tuesday, so this is kind of like the start of the week for me because it was Memorial Day weekend, which was so nice. We had just a really nice weekend at home, so we have a lot going on today, so I thought I would take you guys along, pick up the camera. It's kind of just like a busy mom day. I'm trying to do more like kind of like mom vlogs where I kind of just take you through my day along with marathon training. We are officially like in training mode where I am trying to get, you know, runs in almost every day, at least a couple times a week, as well as some core strengthening. I'm really working on my core. I'm actually starting a new like kind of like Pilates style workout circuit. A Pilates style workout circuit. I'm starting a new Pilates style workout circuit on the Whitney Simmons app, and I don't remember which one it is. It's like the only one, but it's basically like a mat sculpt workout. So I'm gonna try that because I just have been feeling a lot of like weakness in my core. I don't think I have like diastasis recti or anything like that, but it's just one of those like I want to like really like work on my core this summer. So starting that program today, as well as I'm gonna get a run in with the girls. Also we need to do like a toy rotation. I think the kids are kind of getting sick of the toys that we have out. I also need to do some meal planning, some cleaning, and obviously it's also just like a normal work day. So I worked a little bit this morning at my computer. I got up at like 5:45 and worked from basically like 6 to almost 8. Which was great. So that's kind of like the routine I need to be in. And we're also going to be doing a little bit of homeschool today. So we're really focusing on getting Juliet reading by the end of summer. So I am kind of doing basically just like a focused like segment on that for her. So we're doing the how to teach your child to read in 100 easy lessons, along with just like a lesson or two of the Good and the Beautiful language arts. So kind of just keeping it at that. I might let her do a little bit of tracing as well, and Zoe can kind of follow along as much as she wants to. But that's kind of the plan for today. So I think I'm just gonna take you guys along and we'll see where the day takes us. The kids are super hungry this morning. Gosh, I have like so much mascara underneath my eyes. I don't want to put makeup on yet because I'm going to be going for a run here pretty soon. And I don't feel like having makeup on and then having to redo it. I also have a dentist appointment today, so I have like a lot to get done before Daniel gets home. He's gonna come home a little early so I can go to my dentist appointment. So I have a lot to get done today. It's a busy week. I feel like anytime we have a long weekend, it's one of those like, it's really nice, but a lot of times you do like projects and things and you just like kind of get out of your normal routine, even if it's just for one day. So I just today feel very like rejuvenated, where I feel like I almost went on vacation, but at the same time I have a ton of stuff to do. So it's gonna be a busy day. So first off, I'm making some scrambled eggs for the kids. They've been really into scrambled eggs lately. That's been like our go-to meal, which has been really, really nice. Daniel's aunt actually has chickens, so we get farm fresh eggs from her, which is really great. So normally I don't have to buy eggs, but these ones actually are from Costco because I have not had a chance to go get some eggs from her. So I'm just gonna do that today. And I'm gonna do it with a little bit of just sliced up ham. They really like that, and that's like a really quick, easy, high protein meal for all of us. I think honestly, I'm just gonna cook all 5 of these eggs because I'm hungry too. during the week, and one of the things that I've reintroduced after I took like a pretty good break from these just because I felt like it was like kind of expensive for what it was, but we've been doing a lot of the Kodiak cakes lately. I've honestly been making like at least a batch a day, as well as like a batch a week of the muffins, which again, they're delicious and I'm not really mad about it because again, if the kids are gonna eat it and it's high protein, it's a win in my book, especially lately. I feel like both of my kids have been so picky. I feel like both my kids have been kind of picky about like what they're eating, and honestly I have too. I've just like not had a super big appetite for like a lot of chicken or a lot of beef or big portions of things. I'm just like, I feel like nothing's really sounding super appealing to me lately. So, but at the same time, I'm in the middle of training, so I'm trying to make sure I'm eating enough protein so that I am fueling, because a few times I've worked out and gone for a run and like not eaten enough and just gotten like really sick afterward, had really bad runner's tummy, just not feeling good. And so I really think I have to take my protein intake a little more seriously. So these power cakes are 15 grams of protein with water, and then if you add milk, they're 18 grams of protein with milk. And you can also add milk and an egg to make it 21 grams of protein. So, and I don't know for how many that is.
Guess what we found? We found one thing.
Oh good, where was it?
Under the shelf where the toys are.
Oh good, did you find the other one?
No.
Okay.
This one.
All right, well, let's see if we can find the other one too. Okay, so here's breakfast. I did some jelly on the kids' pancakes. It's this smash jelly that doesn't have any sugar, and it's so yummy. So I can put that. It's actually raspberry, so it goes good with the raspberries. And then we have eggs with spinach and ham, and some peaches because we've been eating a lot of peaches lately. So I literally went outside to take the stroller outside and saw that Daniel's aunt dropped off some eggs. So now we have eggs again, which is great. Going back to the protein thing, my friend told me about this app where you can kind of track your calories. It's a little better than like MyFitnessPal, which I had used before. It's called Chronometer. So I'm gonna try that today and see about kind of logging my food and everything and just kind of see where I'm at protein wise. So I really kind of hate doing stuff like this because it's so tedious and a lot of times I will just like forget, but I'm trying to be a little bit more careful about what I'm eating just because I notice for myself, kind of like I mentioned earlier, I will like kind of not be in the mood for anything. So I'll just kind of eat things that are like sweet and appetizing versus eating something like good for me, like a good hearty meal. And if I'm even like a little bit hungry, I eat versus drinking water or trying to do something else. So I just think this will be a good way for me to kind of keep track and see firsthand, like I'm in a good spot. I don't necessarily need to eat more right now, or I definitely need to eat more protein, and then I can like make a better choice. So I'm gonna try this out and we'll see if it's something I can like realistically put into my schedule right now. I just wanna get my nutrition locked in before the marathon because for my last marathon, it was a lot more like, I feel like I was paying attention, but I wasn't paying attention as much as I could have been. And I really want to be in a good spot to where I don't have tummy issues. And I'm already having tummy issues with some of my runs. So I just feel like I need to get this figured out now. So we're gonna try this. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna do one of the lessons from this book. We're gonna do a lesson out of here. And I think we'll do one of these worksheets or one of these writing pages. Good, what letter is that?
A.
Good. All right, you're going to say all of these sounds, ready?
Yeah.
This one is A. Okay. All right.
Uppercase I.
Good. And now lowercase I. Good, this is lowercase I. The letter I says it, as in igloo. It, igloo. Come on.
Good puppy here.
Igloo.
Good puppy at my house.
Yep, shh. I says,
Papa at my house.
yep. I says it. It as in igloo. Wait. All right. Is it uppercase or lowercase?
Lowercase.
Good. And what sound does it say? Good. What letter is that?
I.
And what's
Slide.
good? What sound does it say?
We did all of those.
Okay, let's do this one. Let's do this one.
There.
Nice straight lines.
Mama, I want to okay, done.
Good work.
Not that one.
Okay, all right. Come on. Let's do it together. Okay. Did you get dressed?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Good work.
Yes.
Did you make your bed? Okay. Let's sleep. Good. All right. Did you eat breakfast? Are done for the day. She was kind of not into it. I kind of just put out some like paint and stuff for Zoe. I feel like some days we're like really into it and it's all going smoothly and they want to do lots of lessons, and then other days it's not so much. But I think it's just because we're out of a rhythm. That was actually like, I think the first lesson we've done in May, which is sad, but we had a very busy month. So anyway, I'm gonna try to keep up that routine. That took us about 20-30 minutes, so not bad at all. And that's really all I wanna do for the summer, because obviously I don't want her to be having to do school all during summer vacation, but for her, school is still very much play. So it's, you know, I give them a lot of free play time, a lot of outside time, you know, we're constantly out doing things. So I think this is just like a good thing to have included. And she really wants to read. So I keep telling her that like, we're gonna get you reading and then you're gonna be able to read books and it's gonna be great. So that's really our goal for the summer. So we're doing a lot of reading and a lot of just like language arts for the summer. And then hopefully she'll be ready to start the kindergarten curriculum next year. And she'll obviously be going into kindergarten. So all that to say, now we are in the mood to get outside. So we're gonna go for a run now and I'm gonna take you guys along with us. Official day one of training for my second marathon. I've been getting back in the swing of running regularly, but now we are officially starting our training block for the Colorado Springs Marathon in October. Got the kiddos in the stroller today and we're doing an easy 4. We'll definitely have a healthy dose of walking with these stroller runs. We are pausing for some park chime. You guys ready to get out? This is just a reminder that marathon training looks a little different when you have toddlers. We're about 2 miles into my 4-mile run today, and we're taking a little park break to play because we need to get the wiggles out. So if every run you can't get in all of the mileage all at once, that's okay, in my opinion. As long as you are getting the mileage on your feet, that's what matters. Back at it again. Okay, kids are getting bored, so we're getting out the books. 3? That's it? That's 4. So the run is done. I am about to make some electrolytes because I'm very hot and sweaty. Watermelon Element has been my go-to lately. That's been the one that I've been enjoying the most. And honestly, I'm going to just do a little bit of water, like this much water. Sometimes I'll put it in my Stanley and I'll do like 40 ounces and sip it throughout the day. But I just find that I don't always finish it if I do that. And I'd rather get in all the electrolytes. So, also, I need to get like a frother. I used to have a frother that would make it so much easier to mix powders into drinks, and I'm stuck with a spoon. Oh yeah, that's good. Okay, next I'm gonna make some food. Honestly, I'm in a little bit of a hurry because I have a meeting in about 30 minutes and I still have to get Zoe down for a nap because I kind of timed this one where I didn't want her to fall asleep like too close. My meeting is like right at the beginning of her nap, which I do strategically so that I can have a meeting with her being asleep. Just makes it a little bit easier where I set Jules up with like a show or a movie or sometimes a like learning game, and she does that and then I do my meeting and it takes about an hour and that's perfect. And then by the time I'm done, I have a minute to like wrap things up, you know, hang out with Jules for a few minutes and then Zoe wakes up. So timing works out really good, but I'm in a little bit of a hurry and I need some protein. So I'm gonna do one of these. We got these at Costco because they were on sale. They're these Egg Witch and they're chicken sausage, egg and cheese. And they're gluten-free and it's literally like 2 slices of egg with a piece of sausage in the middle and a little bit of cheese. They're really good. And I think that's gonna be the ticket for me. You just microwave them for like, I think like 2 minutes. So I'm gonna make that real quick and then I'm gonna stretch because I'm definitely like feeling a little tension in my knees today. And I noticed it the other day. I think it was the shoes I was wearing. I was wearing these like kind of just cheap flip-flops that had no like support whatsoever. And I think it kind of messed with my knee just wearing them all day. So I'm gonna do some stretching, make sure my knees feel good. I should have warmed up before I ran, but I just didn't. So that's what we're gonna do. Make this real quick and then we'll be on our way. Took me a minute, but I was able to put in my like what food I've consumed for the day. So far I've consumed, it looks like 733 calories. And then I've had my expenditure be 2,264 calories because you're able to add in your workout, which I do like that because that's something I don't think MyFitnessPal does. If it does, it's just been a while since I've used it, but it looks like I have a remaining 1531 as far as calories go. So pretty happy with that. So I like that it kind of like adjusts for what what you extended while you were exercising. So I think that's really good. So anyway, so far liking that app. I think I just need to get a little bit more used to it, but so far so good.
On the phone.
Is that your mat? Okay, so my meeting was done. So Jules and I are gonna do a workout real quick while Zoe is still sleeping. This is the program I was telling you about. So this is in the Alive by Whitney Simmons app. So this program is the Mat Sculpt and it's really focused on like deep core strength. I will say this one has This one's full body and it doesn't require any equipment. It's like an intermediate, so we'll see how it goes. I don't have a yoga ball or not a yoga ball, but a Pilates ball or a Pilates ring. So we'll have to see how I handle those. I might have to do those at the gym, but today we're doing the full body one of 25 minutes. So Jules is gonna do it with me. She has her little yoga mat and I have mine. So let's get into it. Okay, so I just tried out that mat sculpt workout and it is so hard. Like that was like the intermediate and it's like, that was only 25 minutes and it was so hard. Like I've never really done any Pilates. I've done like a little bit of like yoga and stuff like that, but that is pretty intense. I think that's supposed to be like basically Pilates, I think. So, I'm like tired and sweaty and out of breath. So now I'm gonna go spray off and take a shower because I have a dentist appointment in a little bit. And I've worked out twice today now, so it's probably time for a shower. Kids are up from their nap, and I also need to do like a little bit of housework and just like get the house tidied up a little bit and order some groceries. So it's a lot to get done in 30 minutes, but we're gonna see if we can. Okay, so it's quite a few days later. The day after I filmed everything, I planned on doing the like toy rotation and stuff that same week, but just did not get around to it. It is now Saturday. So I am just now getting to do toy rotation. So I thought I would show you guys kind of the setup in here. I've actually shown it before on a video, but we made the playroom like a separate room. It used to be like one kid's room and then the other kid's room, and then we had the toys kind of in each room, but now we have just a playroom that's also like kind of a school room. So I've got some like school posters up and stuff like that. But this is where we have the bulk of the toys. I have finally kind of figured out a good system that works as far as the toys go, where I feel like it's manageable. I can put them all back pretty easily. So it's been really good. But I feel like they're getting sick of some of the stuff that's out, and I feel like we have too much stuff out right now. And it's getting to where like every single day it's really messy, and like I just finished cleaning up again. I spent all day yesterday cleaning, and like the kids' bedroom got messy again to where I just had to clean it up again. So I feel like it's time for a little refresh because I feel like they're kind of getting sick of some of the toys slash just not playing with them. So I'm gonna swap some things out. Okay, first off, they do a lot of like playing with baby dolls. And this whole basket is full of baby dolls. Like we have baby dolls everywhere, and they use everything as a crib. We actually have a couple different cribs, and just like different accessories and stuff. But in here I have like so many baby dolls, and I just don't feel like they play with all these. So what I'm kind of thinking is I think I'm gonna leave out the two baby dolls they're playing with right now. And then I might bring out two of like the actual dolls, and everything else I'm gonna put away and move this basket out of here. Okay, so here's what I've done so far. So I took out the musical instruments because they weren't really playing with them, and I brought out the Bluey house as well as Bluey cars and the trailer. We have like the entire set of those that we got at Christmas, and it's really fun, but it's a ton of pieces, so I feel like they kind of go through phases of really wanting to play with this, and then they have other times where they like don't touch it because it's too overwhelming. So I feel like because it's summer and like we've been talking about vacation a lot, I think that they'll enjoy this. This ball they've been playing with a lot, as well as like this kaleidoscope back here. I brought out some Polly Pockets. I like to cycle between like Polly Pockets, Barbies, and then like baby doll stuff, just to give a little variety. And I noticed like when I set these out, they'll like really be obsessed with these for like a week or two, which is great. I left out like their makeup and their little nail kit because they play with that a ton because we have their vanities out all the time. I did leave out the play food as well because I'll be honest, they don't play with this that much. I wish they did. Every now and then they'll play with it, but they honestly don't play with it as much as I wish they did. They do have their kitchen. They went through like a phase of loving that, but it just hasn't really been the thing lately. But it's so much stuff that I don't really want to like fully put it away. So I'm gonna leave that out. I do have like a little bit of tea stuff up here because they do like to do tea party every now and then, so I left that out. I did like a little beauty box, so they've got like hair supplies and a little bit of makeup, like a hairband. I did crowns with jewelry and then some wands, and then this is baby doll stuff because again, they play baby dolls almost every day. So this is everything I'm putting away. These wooden toys are really cute and they come with this like princess castle, but honestly they don't play with it. And this ball doesn't really get played with. The Slinky, they go through phases, but like right now they're not playing with it. I put away these glasses, these little toy cars, this play phone, just because that's all stuff they don't play. I'm gonna actually put those in individual bins, but I just kind of threw it all in there for the time being. And in these bins, I think I'm gonna put some of these toy animals because we have a ton of them, but I think it gets overwhelming being in these boxes even though it's really fun. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through and just select a few things. Like I think I'm gonna do all the horses right now and let them do horses for a little bit and just have beef, just that in one bin, and then maybe in another bin like the mini animals. Just again, that way it's not so overwhelming, and if they want to play with it, it's a little bit more like accessible to them. I think these bins, because they're so big, I think they just kind of don't get used fully, but these toys are really fun. They're really high quality, so love that. And then everything else I'm pretty much leaving in here. Their chairs they use a lot. I might move the nugget couch out of here just because, or move it to a different spot. I don't feel like it really gets played with in that corner. Jules has a fort in her room that like no one's allowed to touch, so, and she does play with that. I'm also gonna move this chalkboard downstairs so that if Zoe wants to play with it while we're doing school, we can. I'm just gonna kind of stick it in the corner or in the garage as an option down there because we don't have that many toys downstairs. I also brought up their train set. I put that basket of dolls away, and I filled that smaller basket with a couple of Disney baby dolls and some like washable baby dolls that they can play with in the bathtub. But other than that, I'm kind of leaving everything else the way it was. I'm just gonna kind of put everything away now and have it tidied up. That is gonna do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe and click the notification bell. I'm making new videos all the time. I've got a lot of videos coming about marathons, training, and I've been doing pretty consistent runs last few weeks. I'm also posting daily on TikTok, Instagram, and Shorts, so you can follow me there for like daily updates, but I'm trying to get 2 videos a week for you guys over here. That's kind of my goal this summer because I've had a lot of like just inconsistency. It's so hard during the school year, but now that we're officially on summer vacation, I feel like I am getting into a better flow with everything. So make sure you're subscribed. Thank you guys for all the support and for subscribing and for watching. I appreciate it more than you know. It is just such a huge blessing to have you guys watching and engaging, and I really appreciate it. I hope you find my videos helpful and encouraging. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.